So, welcome everybody. Good evening, and hope everyone is doing well. It's been a very long time that um, I haven't really made any video. It's been months. In fact, it's been almost more than a year. And the reason for that is that I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just somebody who had a project and I was interested in it and I did it and I just wanted to. And once that project was finished, so the project I was doing, I finished it in April of 2022. And once it was done, that was it. I had no need to continue, although I could have actually done more to share. But the situation I find myself in now has changed. Some of you who have watched my earlier video will know that the reason why I made why I made those videos, I started my project was that I wanted to have a home. I was thinking about my retirement. I wanted to have a base. When I go to Nigeria, I needed to have a base of my own where there is no where there's no in-law politics or anything like that. So I've done that, and then fast forward 2023. Okay, things have changed. Okay, so that's why I'm saying to women, you you cannot let when you when you have a negative situation facing you, rather than stay in that negative situation, find a way of turning that negative into positive. So in my case, my husband and I were building a house, and he had a stroke, and things turned to something else. And I saw that I was really experiencing things I was happy with. So I decided to shift my focus and get myself. So I went ahead and built myself a small, a 3-bedroom bungalow in a gated community because it suited me. I've never been somebody who likes big and massive, never. But now I find myself in a situation where that house, that big and massive house, has been finished. And, and I'm just thinking, how am I going to live there? I don't know how I'm going to make it a home that I can live in because, when it is a small place, you can manage it good. But this house is not a house somebody as old as me should be living in. Okay. It is a house that somebody as old as me should be getting away from and looking for a smaller place. Okay. But we are where we are, and I'm an Igbo woman. I can't say, oh, I have my own house, so let me. No, that's not how. That's not how we were brought up. No, we're not brought up like that. So this journey, these new videos I'm going to be making is, if you want to follow me, just to see how I'm going to make sense of the place. The place will need furnishing, it will need water, it will need to be made into a home that I can manage. So, at the moment, I'm quite frightened unsure of how I'm going to manage, because one of the reasons I'm unsure is that my husband is profoundly disabled. Okay. But although he's disabled, he's got his way of doing things. So it's not just a matter of, I want to furnish the house. No, he's got to approve it. And it's one of the most difficult that you can do, especially with somebody who has a stroke and their way of thinking. They have a very rigid way of thinking. They cannot see the alternatives. It's going to be difficult. So that is what the next one is going to be. If you want to see how I cope with it, how I manage it, please follow me. Maybe you learn one or two things. Please share, like, and give it a thumbs up if you like.